Well, hello. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines 2. I'm Keepy75, and I hope everybody is doing well and staying safe on this wonderful Wednesday morning. So good morning, guys, or afternoon, whichever it is, or even evening for some of you. How is everybody doing? Hopefully well. Hopefully you guys have now had a chance to play it, informed your own opinions about it, and either enjoying it or not enjoying it. Either way, I'm having fun with it, you know, and I hope you are too. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Let's get it. I forgot what we were doing last. Good morning, Emra. How you doing this morning? Welcome, 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 welcome.
We should get back to the home. That soon, the job is done. Should be enough to bury the hatchet.
Oh, okay. This is what we were doing.
Well, kid's gotta learn and realize he's not a kid.
Return to Katsumi. This way. Hello? Anybody home?
I hope Mom doesn't bring Christmas again this year.
Rah. What's up, dude?
Let me guess. You like it rough.
Wanna fuck each other up?
Yeah, why don't we go somewhere where you can throw me around?
Follow me.
Take me where you want me.
Very well. You're welcome. You're very welcome.
You found them, huh?
Your enemies are dealt
You
with.
have fewer problems to worry about tonight. Well done.
I told you. All I'm trying to do is keep my...
We have kept your people safe. For now.
You want to shoot the shit, or we done here?
Let's talk about
What
Max.
do you know of Benny's sire, Max?
Not a whole lot.
I suggested he pay you a visit.
Sorry, hun. I'm not much of a hostess, you know?
He wants to make amends for what his child did. I thought you could make use of him.
A Cammy sheriff sending troops to the Anarchs? Well, there's a thing.
What's your opinion of the new prince?
You really want to know? Or are you intel gathering for the court?
You are a leader in the city, and I think your counsel is valuable.
Not sure how valuable it is, but at least you're thinking. You really want my opinion? We could do a lot worse than we are. Things around here ain't great for thin bloods. I reckon she can make them better if we give her half a chance. Not everyone sees it the same way. I'm fighting a lot of pressure from the Anarchs to take her out. And unfortunately, she continues to surround herself with grade A scumbags.
What do you get from standing with the Thin Bloods?
What do I get? Well, I get the constant stress of leading folks I don't want to lead, saving folks no one else will save. And I even got a cute makeover for my trouble.
Alright, who did that to your face?
How did you get that scar?
My old buddy Campbell did it the day he pretended to throw me out the court. Asshole. I mean, I get it. We all do shitty things for the optics. See, me and Campbell had a deal. I don't like to see people torn apart for no reason. He was smart enough to see that Thin Bloods ain't going away. Wanted control, and maybe access to alchemy. Made a big show of throwing me out of the court, so Thin Bloods would listen to me. My scar was him sealing the deal. Branding me, just like the other trash.
Must you do that?
Do what?
The smoke does nothing to your lungs, good or bad. Why bother?
We all have our vices.
I will let you get back to your night.
Don't be a stranger, hon. I like my problems to stay where I can see them, rather than hiding in the shadows.
Alright, intriguing. Turn down the heat.
Well, you're hardly her favorite lick right now, but at least you're on speaking terms. And that's no small thing toward a cammie. And make no mistake, as long as you're sheriff, you are a cammie. Well, I reckon that's your sheriff duty scene too, and I can feel that old fireball lurking on the horizon. So, in your own time, of course.
Can't go out there. We gotta go back to our apartment. Oh, I found a dagger. Sweet. Must have missed it the last time I was in here. All right.
Want to unwrap your present? It's my dick.
Boy, oh boy. Where's my haven? What are you following me? Why are you following me?
You want to help keep me warm tonight?
Yeah, come here.
You are looking fine as hell.
Come down here in this little cubby hole. Boy, what's up? Everything, enjoying the game so far? I finally got it, and I'm obsessed with the blood magic of Tremere. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yes, I'm still enjoying it. Thank you for asking. And I'm glad you guys are now able to enjoy it as well. Get out of the way, dude. This was a bit of a circle appearing over here, so there's something in the vicinity. Just gotta figure out what and where. I like the city though, it's kind of vibrant, the colors and everything. Looks nice. That could have been it. We have the option to flirt with 5 characters in the game. Do you mean form a relationship? Or is it just 5 characters that have the option to flirt with? I think this is... your streams have been really helpful, getting me started the way I wanted. Thanks for streaming it. You're welcome. You're welcome, Moy. Say no, what's up? My game is super laggy on the base PS5. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure they're gonna start coming out with performance patches. Give it time. I think relationship. All right, so I've had a little lag on PS5, but nothing crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's not like laggy to the point where it's like it sucks and it's unplayable. Like, for the most part, it's pretty good. I would say, if I had to guess, it's hovering. I mean, it's got to be at 60 with drops down to maybe 40 at times when you're in like high detailed situations. But for the most part, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I've seen way worse. All right, so there's something over here. Hey, what's up, Vicious? Good morning, brother. Hey, what's up, Exodus? Good morning, guys. Morning, Feed. What are your thoughts of the gameplay loop of the game so far? So far, I'm enjoying it. I mean, that's my personal opinion. It's not bad so far. I mean, is it anything special? No. Is it fun to play? Yes. I'm enjoying it. Thank you, Feed. Right, there's something else in this area. Oh, I think I see it. Can I reach it from here? No. When I first started, I ended up finding so many of those blood sigils because I wanted to be nosy. Yeah, the more you guys hang around and watch my streams and videos and stuff, you'll notice I love exploring worlds. I'm big into exploration. I love it. I love finding things. I like nosing around, looking. Seen something blue right there. Dot Slayer, good morning, good morning. Yo, Keefy, I kind of think that Xbox is better than Sony in some ways, even though there won't be no Xbox generation. At least Xbox share their exclusive with PlayStation while Sony is just greedy. Yeah, I mean, hey, we're all allowed to think the way we want, man. And it's okay. Xbox is sharing their games because they have to. Because they're not really selling on their own. So they needed to widen the people that were able to buy them. Where's my house? Where's my house? Haven. There we go. It's right there. So why isn't it showing up here? I can't see it. I'm facing that way, so it should be this way. Oh, this is a cool little rooftop. You look lonely. Is the rumors of a new Halo game development fake? I don't know, to be honest. The map could have been a little more detailed. I'm not saying what like this here. Yeah, it could have. I mean, it's basic. It gets to the point. I agree with that, Emra. I do. It seems like it was rushed. Just a quick, you know, each block with boxes in it. But it's, I mean, at the end of the day, it's nothing fancy. It gets the job done.
Do me a favor, Chip.
Eat shit! Eat shit! I'm out!
Agreed. Yeah. Alright, I lost my direction. Alright, we're still going the right way. The shotguns are so annoying. I'm still learning how to fight them. Yeah, no, it's a learning curve for sure. I mean, I struggled at the beginning, and I still do.
We are serving a fucking purpose.
I don't have any blood pips for those. And these are for close encounters.
When's it gonna get really fucked
Okay, I think I know the lore now. So apparently vampires are taking over and are struggling for power and influence. Okay. Alright, so... somebody down there, but where's my apartment? This way.
Check it out. I'll owe you one.
Why do I always have to check?
We're gonna make this city what it deserves to be.
Jesus Christ! Here! Fuck yeah! Hold still! Shit! You and me!
I need blood! Will you mix and match abilities from... yeah, I already have. Hey, good morning, Ferk. Welcome to the stream, bud. I already have mixed the ability. The one on the left, the square one right over here, below me somewhere, that is, that's from the other clan. This one, right there. Blood-handed. I switched it out with this one.
Really appreciate some help.
Yeah. Alright, so my house is over here. I don't know why it doesn't have a thing on.
I need a raise. I just
on the screen. See, it's a little laggy for me too, especially when I first came in here. I gotta remember where my apartment is. I think it's right here. Nope, it's not my house. Here we go. My humble abode. My lovely kitchen. It's freaking disgusting. There's a 6-month-old pizza there. I don't know what that is. A dead cat on the ground. Got some Jägermeister. All right, rest.
Well, it's an education to watch you work. You have a knack for treating folks the way they want to be treated. Some might call that buttering up, but
Wait, how's
call
there
it
no
prudence.
Hold on.
Social lubrication.
Wait, how's there no sunlight? Would have been a very interesting mechanic if there was charm you could use, maybe like... No, I know, I get it. It would have been cool if they had like a dynamic time where if you got caught in the sun, you would burn, or you would have to stick to the shadows. Hopefully, like, the way I feel is there's a lot of lost opportunities. I feel that being tossed up in the air between so many different developers that it lost its identity. And because it took so long, the last people who had it kind of just threw it together to push it out the door. I don't know. I'm just giving you my thoughts on it. I'm not saying it's bad. It's still fun. It's just they could have done so much more with this, and they didn't. I mean, is there reasons why? Probably. Like, did they have the talent to do it, or did they have a time frame that it had to be out by? I don't know. I have no idea. But hopefully in the future, they expand on a lot of the things that, you know, we want, and change some things in DLCs and, you know, upcoming content that they could possibly, you know, put out for everybody. All right, so some might call that buttering up, but I call it prudence, social lubrication. I did not ask for your judgment. I say what I want to hear. I mean what I say. I mean what I say.
I mean what I say. There are kindred to be respected here.
Oh, I get it, I do. I think this town could use a sheriff who listens before they punch. We've done our share of legwork tonight, that's certain. You want to work the notes, both high and low?
Let us talk about Safia.
Sophia is interesting. So attached to her ghoul. It is not usual.
Sophia's always been scatterbrained. Used to hang around with my sire. Maybe my
Thank you,
bloodline
Bitches.
rubs off on some.
How
I
you
like
doing
her,
anyway, man?
though.
Okay?
Reminds me of more innocent times. And we both love getting our fangs into a good puzzle.
I feel she's I feel she masks something. I enjoy her interest. A mortal attachment is a risk.
There is something in this which disturbs me. The ghoul, Piotr. What was he to her?
There's two ways to read this riddle. Either she truly liked him, or he knew something she didn't want to lose. Not that it'd surprise me, given the tales I've heard of Tremere. I wonder which it is.
They could have been better portrayed. Characters' personalities, crisis. After all, even though they are vampires, they are still a part of them that is human. Yeah, no, that's correct.
I now know more about how Katsumi and the Anarchs operate in Seattle.
You do. A little that even opened my eyes. I'd not known her arrangement with Benny. Caught between court and rabble, and has been for a while. Seems to be steering the course for the best. And owes you a favor, which is not a thing to be sniffed at.
Alright, Katsumi and the car are the same. She has potential. I mean, they are the same, so to speak, because, I mean, she's the head of her organization, and the court has, what, Ryun, the prince? Am I right by thinking that? I mean, anybody has potential. Let's go with this.
Katsumi and Ryong are cut from the same cloth. Both wish to rule this city, even if Katsumi will not admit it.
To rule or to stay afloat? It could be said of both, though I think Ryong's got a bigger boat.
True.
Helping to feed Lu was not something I expected when I woke up.
Some might call it a come down, but there's a passel of weight in being a waiter. Folks treat you as furniture, and no one cares what shares here.
Now Nyx can prove herself. I need Lu's aid. Lu is clearly ill.
What do you know of Lu's illness?
The beckoning I've heard rumors of, but nothing more than what she said. Though I'd a notion it was for folks much older than herself. But this does put meat on the bones of a mighty mystery. Why did Her Highness take a step back? I never did understand it. A prince giving power away? The rarest of things. Maybe this is the cause.
Useful thoughts.
It is good to discuss these things. But it is time to rest.
Just from
Sleep
playing
well, Sire.
so far, I've
Let's
grown
hope
to
for a
like
day without
Katsumi.
drinking.
Yeah, no, same. In the beginning, I kind of didn't because of the situation with Benny. Yeah, she's growing on me. Oh, it was mad lag right there. It cleared up. It seems like when you first load into an area, or you first come into an area, give it a second for, you know, the shaders and everything to load in. That might help a little bit. So if I come in here and just turn, see how it lags? But if I stay for a second, it seems to be a little better. Alright, every time we sleep, it seems like we have a flashback of Fabian.
Well, hello there, buddy.
I like this landscape though, this is cool. Alright, you can't walk on the sunflowers.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
Massachusetts, Emerald.
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
Come on.
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with
Who's
the first
this?
shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And
I'm
let me
still
tell
Fabian.
you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
Alright, let me guess why they're after you. Why kill you? There are easier ways. Now, settle down. You're not the usual victim.
Now, you'll find I'm a caring sort when I've time to get up to speed. So why don't you settle down and tell me your problem, Miss,
Verona. It's just Verona. And calm right down. I find a goddamn death threat in my purse and this freaky looking sword thing. And you want me calm?
Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing, were there last night, and honest, this has got me shook up, Detective. Real shook up.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see.
I'm all shook up. Did you play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? No, I didn't. I played the first one, though. I didn't get a chance to play the second. I was involved in something else at the time, I do believe. Alright, so it's another one of these decorative metal cross weathered with a sharp point at one end. The shape was something called the Cross of St. James. I'd seen it in 2020s at Pandora's death, but also back in the days, each time at a murder scene. Persons of interest. Hector. Leads. Where was Verona last night? Someone scared the lady witness with a death threat. Whoever they are, they include a trinket with their nasty little notes, the Cross of St. James. Case notes.
Now this was familiar.
Spirit's Touch. Use Spirit's Touch to gain insights from objects and bodies. So L2 square.
Hello there, my little parchment pal.
You got words to
What's
spill?
up, Jael?
I am a death threat detective.
St. James,
That is my
interesting.
sole purpose, and all that you will
Okay,
get
it's
from
really good. The mystery aspect is well written. I've only been able to predict one aspect of what's going on. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of, good things about this game that we can think of as well as the bad, You gotta think of it as a cup that's half full rather than half empty. You know what I mean? And welcome to the stream job, by the way. Morning. Alright, you're a little marked up. I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me. You're a little marked up. Nice lettering. That's an interesting aroma.
That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar, then?
How dare you? Yes, I suppose so.
The Order of St. James is an order of Inquisitor Knights from the 1300s in the lore. Okay. And I appreciate all the lore, guys, all the stuff that you guys share with me here. It helps, it's intriguing, and I love reading them in the comments. So don't be shy. If you got stuff to say, leave it in the comments after the videos, the stream's done and it uploads and everything. You can leave your little lore, background stuff in there if you'd like. I do read them. Nice lettering.
Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Of course.
You're a little marked up.
Good quality paper. See a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that
Yeah,
was my companion.
I feel
in
the
trek.
same way.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, Detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the Rebar Killer.
Ah, no, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, Loquacious Letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, Detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets.
Yeah.
I should rattle a few drawers too. See if any old bones fall out.
Alright, good talk.
Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust
Thank
off
you,
the
Pete.
Rebar Killer case and grill our girl about
Do
her
I like
fake
Sherlock
plans.
Holmes style games?
Message received and
I
understood.
guess, to a certain extent. I like mysteries.
The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he
Like
was
L.A. Noire.
Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona?
I select the lead to investigate from the map.
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out.
So which ones are leads? These are all... Is that a lead? No, it's an event. Main quest would be
I
these.
wondered if Verona had remembered Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course.
Alright, so there's only two of them. Two leads. One of these and one of
Seattle
them.
PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And
Check
then there's
police
the
records for the Rebar Killer.
I wondered if Verona
Question
had
Verona
remembered
about her
anything else
hangouts.
from her big night out. Seattle.
The closest.
The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her.
Any news, Detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter.
You were in a bar.
From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway,
Yeah.
we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know.
I didn't know that until now.
Oh, God.
Everything's in the same
I
building.
didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
Stay here. You can always trust the police. The same friends who watched your purse. Stay in the station or the killer might strike.
I need you here, Miss Verona. You never know when a killer might strike, and here you are surrounded by professionals. Professional officers of the law, I mean, not professional killers. Though, of course, they are professionally trained to kill. And sometimes, yes, they do kill. Oh, never mind.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on
At least you have
locating the tormentor
Wi-Fi.
and putting him safely
That's funny.
behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind.
Which bars did you visit?
Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, Detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails.
Yeah, they are.
But
They're
I
delicious.
think we're gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows
Some good
who I
old
said.
New England clam chowder.
Until later, Miss Verona.
That shit's good too. She got anything else to say?
You found something, right?
Oh, it's just
I'm
this.
looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways.
That's why I
I'm leaving
asked
you
since
now.
you're up a
Make
mess.
sure
Yeah.
not to be
No,
murdered when I get
it's
back.
they're good. I mean, if you like lobster, that is. I mean, if you don't like lobster, you're not gonna like a lobster roll. It's pretty much like you've had like crab meat salad, I assume, or no. It's similar to crab meat salad. It's just like lobster salad. They put lobster meat with, you know, chopped up onions and mayonnaise, and they mix it all together. And then they put it in a roll. And it's actually pretty damn good. All right, so select the... Oh, we got to go to the next one.
Seattle PD.
You got me thinking about lobster rolls.
And then there's the...
Check police records for the Reebok killer. All right, where's records? That's interrogation room. That's special operations. That's my office. It's weapons locker. This is evidence room. We need records. Holding and processing. I've had lobsters. Yeah, they are. Get some lobster rolls for lunch. I believe that choices only affect relationships. The game scenario doesn't change. Okay. Well, I think in certain situations, there are instances where your choices will determine future happenings. As to what, where, and when, that's yet to be seen. But it is said that that is a thing. Front desk. Records.
I have
Found
an
it.
agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests, and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference.
You can't even use it.
I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Can't open it. It's because I need blood.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. I didn't see the point in confusing things.
I need blood. I think I have to go outside and eat somebody. Because that square button has no blood in it. The best part of the game is Fabian's head voice. Yeah, no, it's cool. I do like it. I think that's the issue. I just need to go and re-up my blood pip thing there.
Cold night. I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of.
If that's even a thing, because it won't let me into that file. I don't know if Fabian can feed on people or not, because I don't see anybody anywhere.
No buses. Unbelievable.
Yeah, see, I don't think Fabian... So how am I supposed to get into that locker?
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
What's spinning wheeler? Where do we keep the cold cases?
Where do we keep the cold cases? I'm looking for something that's probably in the deep freeze.
He can feed
What's
on
on your
people
mind?
with the teal markers on the map. Okay.
Bar killer.
Huh. Yeah, right. My grandpappy talked about that one. He was on the force back in the day. Mob hits, something like that. They'll still be in the file room, though, just buried deep. Take a ball of string. You're liable to get lost in there.
Oh, don't worry. Me and the
I have
records
an elite.
department have an understanding.
What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks.
Isn't
me
there a
catching
guy
up on my
in holding?
backlog.
Yeah, I believe so. You're right.
Of high school detective.
You're right.
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
Yep. What's the best thing about living in Mass? Honestly, I don't know. There ain't nothing special about it. I mean, we are on the water. There's a lot of cool things to see, I guess. All right. Any gossip?
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
I mean, the New England
Who can
Patriots
say?
from
Maybe a
Massachusetts.
kitten died or an orphanage burned down.
I guess that's a good thing, right?
Thanks. I got things to do.
The Red Sox.
Good luck.
Those are some cool things. All right, drunk guy, downstairs and holding.
What's the word, Wilbur?
So good, Fabio.
This guy's priceless.
I'd like a little sip if you don't mind.
Yes, make another hole of bliss. A head hole with a little kiss.
And thanks for that, by the way, Jock.
Oh, I needed that. Thank you. See you soon, Boone.
Bye.
All right, we're good to go. Back upstairs. Guys, please click the like button if you haven't already. It does help out tremendously. We got 13, 14 people here and 7 likes. Can we at least match up the likes with the viewers, please? Thank you. Pretty please. All right, now we should be able to do it.
Nope, I had nothing to say.
What do you mean? Why won't it let me in there? Oh, there we go.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me. Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed
Thank
set
you,
of suspension
everyone.
files. So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log?
Any word on DB Cooper? Got anything new on the ghost ferries? Know anything about the rebar killer?
Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer?
Some of its abilities are
Detective, I
1
did
point.
not
It's
expect someone to rattle my
probably
rules
deliberate,
so
yeah.
thoroughly this early in the evening. Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got? You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure. There are news clippings, side notes, dockets, and warrants, all marked for your man. All in 1925.
Was
main
The
case
Departed
file
an accurate
has
movie?
been lifted.
Oh,
But
yeah,
frankly,
actually, yeah.
I feel violated.
I would imagine so, Exodus. I mean, that will always be a thing. What have you got on the killer without the case files? Got anything new on ghost fairies? Do this.
What have you got on the killer without the case file? A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a story, and the flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf War, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time.
cold construction steel through the heart and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh.
You think that screams?
Anything that screams being Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery.
Any word on DB Cooper?
Any word on DB Cooper?
The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
If only they knew.
I think the biggest disadvantages of the game is that having two characters in one body can cause confusion for the players. Maybe? I mean, you only play one at a time. How would it cause confusion in your opinion, Emra? Like, you only get to play one player at a time. I mean, and it kind of tells you that. I don't know.
Got anything new on the ghost ferries?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the Spectral...
But I guess it has the possibility of happening.
He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently, it's a prelude to the Second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one...
That's Giddy, welcome.
Happened.
I guess he got something right. I should get to it.
Come back when you can. I always need a good sorting.
I'm just saying, I don't find it confusing. Let's see. There's more leads. Alright, so more has popped up. Let's go check out this
I
one.
went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home.
Search for leads at the Dutchman bar. Why do I feel woozy? Oh, because that was on. Anything else from you?
Officer, how's it going?
Yes, there is a clear. I agree.
I'm on the case. Catch you later.
Take it easy.
I mean, it shows their name. Depending on what type style of character you pick. I mean, I play as a female fire, so it's a female voice, and then one's a male voice. What's this? Sushi. I have sushi. Do you have sushi? May I please have sushi? You? Do you have sushi? Oh boy. Go get some sleep, dude. I can't go through there. Alright, Fabian can't jump or do anything. I can... Oh, that's because we're in a... Alright, this just fast forwards, that's why. This is a flashback. I think players want to see themselves in the character they choose because Fabian's role as a mentor doesn't offer many options. I understand. I understand where you're coming from. It's more of a detective mystery role type playing, and more of like a mind voice talking to you as you play, giving you hints and just, I don't know, game advice here and there and being silly. I don't know. Oh, it's loud in here.
if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Benny?
Yeah.
I
What
thought he...
is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
Wheeler said you were in a good mood. Have you heard of the Rebar Killer? I thought we could chat.
Wheeler said you were in a good mood.
Did he?
I understand that feeling, but I get that from the actual gameplay with the little RPG elements. The only confusion I could see is Fabian's memories occur in both 2024 and the 20s. Rebar Killer.
You ever hear of the Rebar Killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the Rebar Killer because, well,
yeah,
he killed
they do have the
people
filter.
using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter, Santiago.
Oh shit, yeah. I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names.
Yeah.
What about him?
Fairly high generation. The Mechambar killing, same MO. We're going to lose our heads.
The Macomb killing last week. Same MO, boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the Sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
We never caught him last time because he wiped out powerful kindred, because the Macomb killing was an expert.
Because last time he was in Seattle, he wiped out several powerful kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. I'll tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell?
Yeah, this turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
For evidence, 20 pages on a goddamn sonic
That
grid?
was me at first too, with the filter.
Trash, along with your beam Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll step your lips shut.
I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
What you doing? Who you talking to? Tell him I said hi. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. May I have your attention, please? Settle down. Settle down. Sorry, I had to. Whoa. What is this, like VIP up here? There ain't nothing up here, though. Nice. Yeah, I think some Malks that go crazy cope with eccentric personalities to be normal. Sushi Smash. Bomberry. It'd be cool if you could play them. Developers, if you're watching, make these games playable. Like little mini games. That'd be cool. There's something over there. It's upstairs.
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
It's an official investigation. It's about a girl. You had a bad apple in your bar last night.
I was hoping you were in a talkative mood. It's about a girl.
Can you make the arcade machine talk? No, you can't do anything to it.
And somehow it always comes down
I'll
to the
go
heart.
back down and
He was
try.
here, so I'm told. Last night?
Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
I think she's a hunter. You ever hear of Santiago? She's in danger.
She's in danger, Silky. She got a death threat. Very nicely calligraphed.
A normal Seattle night, then. But this is the safest place anyone could be. You know that if you know anything.
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Fair Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
I have hit a wall. Somebody down there. Alright, where was that machine at? That's an exit over here. I need blood to do it.
I didn't see the need. I didn't think that would help. I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move.
I don't have any. I gotta refill it. You know what? I gotta go back to the precinct because I may need to use that. You have a. That's a good idea. Because I can talk to things.
Snow is gonna ruin my shoes.
There is a lady outside. Yeah, I'm just getting blood. I'm gonna go back. You don't have to. Oh, okay. That's what you were talking about. I got you. There was a lady outside. I could have. No, I'm already here.
You doing okay, Ray?
Sing a lullaby.
Plus, I like talking to him.
You don't want to hear my singing voice. I'm a little short a pint or two.
Drink another drop. So good, Fabian.
The signs on the map are also free. Okay, all right.
I knew you were a man of taste. Keep it real, Neil.
Lemony, buzz, buzz.
Swing around in a circle. It took me when I got to this part to realize that, yeah, I didn't know if that's what that was or not. But thanks for the heads up. Alright, so...
Shouldn't have walked.
Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope. Had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me.
No, it don't
Not
work.
the best conversationalist.
But with that being said, there may be something in here that does.
To say.
Well, maybe not.
Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope. Had nothing to say.
Doesn't hurt to try.
Wasn't gonna speak to me. Conversationalist. Nope. Had nothing to say.
Maybe the toilets want to talk some shit.
Wasn't gonna speak.
I like this game, but calling it Bloodlines didn't. I know.
Nope. Had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Nope. Had nothing to
That was
say.
a good one, I think. Will the Movakian clan come with DLC? I don't know. I don't know. It's possible. It's just like a back entrance.
Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Hey there, Guru. How's it hanging?
The sirens are wakeful, Detective. You should help them sleep.
Hey, good morning, Phoenix. How you doing this morning? I don't think I need it at the
I have a
moment.
case to crack. Thank you, my friend. I'll be back.
You can heal the ghosts, my man. Just find your purpose.
Alright, next lead. Down here.
Beer was cheap at the Hole in the Wall, and mortals did appreciate that.
It's first for the leads at the Hole in the Bowl bar. This way. The DLC so far is extra story content, diving deeper into the storylines already done. Gotcha. Yeah, from what I hear. I don't think I've been in this part of the city before. Oh, it's this. Unless something changes, Fabian is the only mob we can play. Yeah.
A few Union Johnnies having a cold one, maybe.
Let me look around first.
The piano was more out of tune than Herbert Hoover, and probably is old. Someone had a good night, unless they were playing hearts. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears. Blip, bloop, bleep, bloop, plop. Never did get it. I did once win $100 from a one-armed bandit, but he died soon after. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Gonna be something behind.
I wouldn't want to have to clean this place.
Whoa. Score.
Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say. I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war.
The Fabian pot is like an yes, it's cool. I like it. It's detective stuff, like a mystery that you're trying to solve.
Needed a few dark corners. Younger kindred did like spaces to brood.
All right, I think that's it in this part of the bar. Stuck.
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. That was a mess.
Tracking down some party goers. So what happened? Anyone seem out of place?
So what happened last night? Anything that stands out?
There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. The boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
Get what you need, I have people to serve here.
I want to check out the pool table. You know, for evidence.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Good view of where Verona was sitting from here.
So, tell me, Pockets. You see anything last night?
Pockets.
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, detective.
There was a guy spent more time around you.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact.
Guys, if you haven't already, please click the like button. It does help out the channel tremendously. Helps YouTube share my content to a larger audience. And it helps out tremendously. Alright, so talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears.
Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets. Oh,
Must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
That'd be a perfume that whiff of fresh concrete.
Your perfume, the spilled beer. It's familiar, right?
What I drink with is nobody's business but mine, Detective. But it is particularly crafty, with a multi bouquet.
I've got it. This is the same stale ale I got from the letter. The guy who stood here was our mailman.
Alright, the whiff of fresh concrete.
Whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch
of steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a
Porta
building
potty.
site. Which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Weston reconstruction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
Okay.
Verona said she'd been to the glacier, so I figured I'd best follow her trail.
That one.
I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site plagued by construction woes and unsavory types.
Out we go. Alright, we need some more blood too. We gotta go feed.
Hey, old buddy. I'd like to buzz your chill just a little.
The traveler's on the road, Detective. They'll be here soon.
Ooh, I have a mighty thirst on me. Would you share a drop?
It's the act, friend Fabian, that makes a relationship real. So act.
That's better by a country mile. Well, there's detecting to do.
It's a long road to the sleep of the just.
Alright. Next mission. It'd be cool if they let us in the, like, these buildings, but we can't go in there. I can't jump, so we have to take the streets. Fabian's limited to the just walking because this is an actual, like, flashback rather than it actually happening.
There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about.
Just seen a Is it over there? It goes right by it. It's like right here.
Not the best conversationalist.
What is it?
Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Is it just this? I don't get it. There's something on the ground, maybe? Can't go in there. Yeah. See? It like shows up red, like right here.
Nope, had nothing to say. I thought I was on the right lines already. I didn't think that was worth the effort. Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
Oh. All right, here we go. It's a scent. I mean, that makes sense.
The place reeked, and it reeked of ghoul. A ghoul who didn't have access to a shower.
Photo of Verona. A photograph of Verona found in a ghoul's makeshift home. The photo is creased and slightly damaged. It looks like it has been taken from a distance without the subject's knowledge. These are all people that we've talked to.
So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up.
New lead.
People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
But that's with any game, Emra.
I'll be careful.
Fighting mechanics are fighting mechanics. I mean, there's only so many that you can do and use in a game. I don't think that's really a valid criticism, to be honest. Got any pictures? How about emails?
How about emails? Anything in the email box?
You're not very confident on accessing my email box, are you, detective? It is the picture most like an envelope. Just to the left is a little snake.
Just tell me, please. I'm not made of fingers.
When you finally get there, one message in all capital letters for a special purchase to improve the life of a male. That is all.
Ooh, a natty coat? Maybe a new hat?
Something like that.
Any pictures you want to show me?
What are you suggesting, detective?
Well, I don't know. Snaps taken by a miscreant?
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button was selected, perhaps?
A significant thumb?
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow it down. Any text messages? That's what they're called, right? Or is it SMSs?
Once you have fumbled your way through the menus, there is one smez that has failed to send. It says pizza.
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my owner is slightly less tech-savvy than you.
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred.
The people saying that are the ones not using their clan abilities, I think. It's possible. Any voicemail?
Anyone left a voicemail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good
Game
time.
needs a soft lock
Sort of good time.
on and a slightly better ability usage system.
Midnight's been and gone. Drama is just not gonna happen.
Leaving that aside, detectives, there is one other message.
Yeah, lock on would be
Go ahead.
useful.
Open the package. You will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand me, David? She must not see you. Now delete this message.
Guess David is a rebel.
Detective, I feel...
You alright? You wanna play Snake? What's up?
What's up?
Oh, hold me, detective.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a
good.
flow of combat that you
Well,
should
nice
use
work,
for
little
each
buddy.
clan. Yeah, I
Maybe
agree.
should bury you somewhere.
But certain clans, like for me, for instance, I don't believe it really needs a lock-on system because it's a ranged ability system in combat style mechanic. You don't really want to be locked on to one single opponent. You want to kind of move and dodge and like glide around freely. If that makes any sense.
Huh. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on.
What I'd give for a bed.
Playing in Summer correctly does make you feel like a Batman, like Demon Rigma. There is no gap between clans. The general mechanics of the game do not change anyway. Everyone, please hit that awesome like button. Thank you, Feed.
Snow in Seattle. Sheesh.
Mr.
Well, now.
I'd like a little of... Always a pleasure, Goop.
The ghost.
I went down to the Dutchman.
Slow night.
It sure is. Alright, we need to go talk to Silky.
Is that the light of hope in your eyes, Detective? You got something for me, right?
They found this in a ghoul's haven. The messenger is a ghoul. This is definitely kindred matter.
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul.
Fabian's
And
humans
said
are
ghoul
instrument.
had
I
a
know.
photograph of my Verona.
Pretty
He was
standard.
charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The
Yeah,
girl
that's
here,
kind of what
I have seen.
thought an idea for.
She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip.
That's the case, then every game would be considered repetitive.
Well, now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop. Bracing Verona about it directly was less likely to get results. I had a question to ask Nico about.
think we exhausted everything here at this moment in time. Gonna move outside the exit. I would say it feels that way due to the enemy types. Okay.
Hey there, Guru. How's it hanging?
The sirens are wakeful.
I have a case to crack.
You can...
Oh, I don't even need to talk to him. Went to the wrong thing. There is a 21-year difference between the first game and the second game. Yeah. You get all the different enemies very early. Well, I don't know how to respond to that. I think it's the type of game it is, whereas there isn't a whole hell of a lot of different assortment of enemies. I mean, there's humans, vampires, and ghouls, and anox. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense at all.
I mourn the old clackety-clack. Computers are all very well. But since they were invented, there's been a lot more profanity in the world. I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive. It was something in the way those cold, dead eyes stared right into you. Soulful. I remember when these were all the rage. Then when they were junk. Then when they were all the rage again. Mortals are fickle.
They sure are.
This little guy
It's an octopus.
reminded me that I'd met a lot of
I get
suckers
that.
in my time.
But if the combat feels boring, you can switch abilities for a completely different experience. I don't mean type as in the race, I guess that is the best way to put it. I mean like the standard heavy enemy and light enemy. Okay. Sandfall has shown everyone that great games can be made on a low budget. I hope other companies learn from this. Yeah, I mean at the end of the day, it's not a AAA game. It's not priced as one. It's fun. I mean, if you get it to play it, just play it and have fun with it. Like, disassociate it from Bloodlines. Just look at it as a fun vampire game and go from there with it. You know what I mean? I think the worst thing, and some of you have already said this, the worst thing they could have done was call this Bloodlines 2.
I always wanted to be that guy. You know, the one who wore a wire and brought down the criminal mastermind.
Progresso, welcome, brother. There are fewer RPG elements in this game than compared to the previous one. You can't have your own weapon. See, that's... I get it. It's not as good as the first one. We've come to that conclusion. The game's not bad at the end of the day. It's fun. The original was more or less the same lore at the story, but this one is set both before and after the original. It's a good game. It has its flaws, but the biggest issue is the name. Yes. Yeah. Because if you put everything aside, and I'll say it until I run out of breath, if you just look at it as a fun vampire game, you're gonna have fun with it. Just disassociate it with Bloodlines. Try to get that out of your head. They shouldn't have called it Bloodlines.
I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark. Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabian, what brings you to my door? I've had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses, junk.
Mayhem,
You
what's
know
up,
how
bud?
it is. Discarded memories.
Thank you. Appreciate that. How you been? How's business? I'm looking for a memory.
I'm looking for a memory. Came in last night.
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
Yeah. Good. Good to hear it, bud. It paid her bar tab. I have a ticket. The seller was a young woman in trouble. Did no one stand out?
You know my methods, Nico of the Knife. Did no one catch your eye?
It's like comparing Final Fantasy.
one.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
was burdened
exactly.
on the way in and floated her way out.
I get it.
I have a ticket.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One moment.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss.
In other words, there's not a whole hell of a lot to
That
choose
was the
from
name she gave me.
at the end of the day.
Ravenna, if I have it right.
Huh. Now, what is she playing at?
Thank you,
hope
Mayhem.
in
I
some way
appreciate
the
that.
item brings you joy, even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
Do you know why she pawned the lock? How's business?
Did she say why she pawned the locket?
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
How's business?
The festive season approaches. At this time, I receive old gifts so my clients can buy new ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposits than purchases. An air of desperation.
Yeah.
I'm off. Keep any interesting prizes for me.
If I find something I think you like, I'll be in touch.
Hopefully there's something in here I can, cell phone. That's what we just seen. Pawn ticket. Soki gave me this pawn ticket. Apparently Verona left in the Dutchman. She said she pawned something she didn't need anymore. It was for a locket. Nico let me have it, but he told me the girl he got it from was called Ravenna, not Verona. I've got the name of Aurora Prawn printed on it. Nico's place.
They said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes, I wouldn't advise.
Yeah,
it.
no, it is
You
interesting,
can go
Mayhem.
through 9 lives in surprisingly quick order.
Everyone has different expectations. Like, yep, before I buy it, I want to check you play it. Okay. Why, thank you for coming here and looking. I'm a few hours in and I haven't regretted. Yeah, no, it's fun to play at the end of the day. I get that a lot of people are hesitant because you're hearing all kinds of crap from everybody else in the industry. It's not as bad as everyone's saying. The only bad part about it is it's got a Bloodlines name to it. Other than that, at the end of the day, it's a good, fun, average game to play. Pity you don't seem to have an option to look at the locket. You might. Hold on. I didn't really look too good there. Benny's note. That's the cross. Rebar. Death threat. Photo. Cell phone. Pawn ticket. Yeah, it's right here. It just says Ravenna's locket. It doesn't show you the picture of it. But it does tell you. Alright, so it's silver, slightly scratched, and with the shine worn off of it. Smells faintly of patchouli oil. There are 2 letters engraved on the back, DL, in an elaborate script. Inside are 2 pictures of the same girl. Dark-haired, aged, maybe 10 years old. She does not look cheerful. Given to me by Nico at Aurora Pawn in exchange for a pawn ticket. Yeah, it'd be cool if they would have put a picture of it. I agree. Let's do anything else in here? That goes outside. I want to see if there's any if there's anything in here that I can interact with my thought process there. I don't know, this has got some highlight on it. Let's see.
Wasn't gonna speak to me.
No.
Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say.
I mean, there very well not be anything in here that will talk to me, but you never know. Doesn't hurt to look around and look. Oh, there's nothing in here. Oh, this is what's-her-face's thing. She's not here. Oh, because we're playing as Fabian, that's right. if it came out last night, it might still be in the store, maybe in an office. The first game was branded. It wasn't ordinary. Cool, that works. Yeah. Alright, so we need to select a different thing.
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out.
What I want to check before I go there is there's one way over here at the other side of the
wanted
map.
The prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself.
At least straight shot. They were just making out and like fast forward. It was like, it was funny. Oop. Little hitch. I was probably loaded in the other part of the map. Am I going into a parking lot here? Oh no, it's this building.
I never did like this place. Felt like a tomb, and not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way. More in a morgue slab kind of way.
It has a real cold feel to it.
Benny.
Before I go in there,
What do you want? Ah, Fabian. Well,
I need to see the chief right away.
I need to see the chief right away.
he's out. What do you need?
Penny told me to speak to the prince. Tell him San Diego's in town.
Then he said to speak directly to the prince.
And telling me is just as good as telling him, so speak your piece or get out of my office.
The Rebar Killer is back in town.
The Rebar Killer. Nice name. And will the prince know who that is?
Yeah.
Just tell him someone came into the
Reminds me
precinct
of
with a sword of St.
Human
James.
Revolution's
Twice
color
in a
palette,
week.
black and gold.
The hunter is back
Yeah.
in town. We need every eye peeled like an orange.
Rebar Killer, pair of St. James's swords. Keep our eyes peeled. That cover it?
Don't ignore this, Miss Joyce. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me. Close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important, he knows where to find you.
Well, thank you kindly then. We never really get the chance to talk.
You're right. We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I'll come back later.
I'm sure you will. What is wrong with you?
Oops. She didn't like that. Well, it did have an option to let me go in here, too. Which I don't think there's anything in here, but you never know.
Not the best conversationalist.
First game featured iconic female characters. The absence might have been disappointing, yeah. Alright, so
I
this
wondered
is...
if Verona had remembered
Well, that's
anything
one.
else from her big night out.
Why is that other one always... Oh, because I have it highlighted, that's why.
I wondered if
Right. Oh, just a little disclaimer and heads up to everybody. I will be going to visit my son after the stream today, and I won't be back until Thursday afternoon. I go there and stay for the night, and I come home Thursday, but there will be no stream in the morning tomorrow. But there will be one Thursday afternoon. Just so everybody knows.
Hey, old buddy. Taking a break.
Stay safe, George.
Don't freeze.
George. Stay safe, George. Alright. She was in what? The interrogation room, right? Right. Which was downstairs. Slow down, Fabian.
What do you want now?
I'm hot on the trail, Miss Verona, even if it is twisty.
Seems you went to the Dutchman. You made it through the hole in the wall.
The Dutchman didn't strike me as your kind of place, but I was wrong. You were definitely imbibing there, loudly and copiously.
Wow, we made it to the Dutchman? I must have been out of it.
You must
We
have.
never go there. Way too sketchy for me and the girls. All that leather and denim, you know?
Much to my shame, I do know.
Tell me about this locket.
I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
Don't worry, it's not a crime I care about. You may as well come clean. I'm trying to catch a killer here.
I'm trying to catch a killer here. Bear it in mind and throw me a bone.
So do you think the threat is real?
I have nothing concrete, but I think so.
I have nothing that'd stick in a court of law, but I do think we're dealing with a killer.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you. The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna. Check the photo inside. That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. Some
players finish the game in 14 hours. Really?
How's the locket fit in?
It's
Does
crazy.
that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss.
Probably rushed
Simply
through
a
it
matter of
just to
degree.
get it out there so
Try
people can
asking
see
Mr.
it.
Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working
I mean,
in
I'm
Atrium.
just
That's
about
why
at
I
that
never
right
go
now.
there.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient.
Or close to it.
Only a photograph, and a poor one at that.
Yeah, briefing was too brief. Case closed. This is about to get complicated. I see maybe Mr. didn't have the name of the tape.
This'll get complicated. A visit to the atrium and its mistress takes my comfort thoroughly out of its zone. I'm told she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I don't even own a jib. But as for your situation, I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona, as so often happens.
The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril. Hopefully I can make it to the atrium before it's too late. As soon as I heard Verona's sister worked at the atrium, I knew I was in for trouble.
Alright, so off to the atrium. Guys, we got about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, then I gotta go. I'm gonna go take a shower and get ready for my day. But if you are enjoying the stream so far, please click the like button. It's free, doesn't cost anything. Bank of Seattle. I need a loan. Oh, another hitch. Because it's loaded into an area. Seems to be the thing. I don't think I've been in here yet. Place looks serious.
Hey, I need to get in here. Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
I said official?
And I said no exceptions. Hat blocking your ears or something?
Would you be home to a fistful of extra dollars?
I work for Isabella Moore. You can't afford to launder your coat.
Okay. That's just blood. Prevent Ravana's murder. He's not gonna let me in.
Wasn't gonna speak to me.
I'm wondering if there's a back way in, but it doesn't seem to be that way.
Nope, had nothing to say.
This guy's gotta let me in.
I didn't see the point in confusing things. I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today?
Government sessions are always a grind. My therapist said we had a breakthrough. Got the whole album in the can.
Got the whole album in the can, actually. No bust-ups, no dramas, just laying down some real smooth licks, you know?
I didn't realize you played... Oh. I have to apologize, sir. I have confused you for someone else. I don't believe you're on the list.
Oh, that's a
Shit.
shame.
Let's screw that up. I'm gonna try it again.
I thought I was on the right line. I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Lovely to see you
All right,
again, sir.
Adam, Shaggy, sup everyone? I'm chillaxing. Welcome, brother. Welcome to the stream. Hit my personal best. I'm gonna go with the government thing. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be process of the elimination here.
Same old, same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like
I think
you to
that
know
did
that
it.
I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
Really? There's a huge hug out of the question. Bouncing is important work too. Thank you, citizen. I appreciate you. Just great.
Aw, bouncing is important work too.
Bouncing?
Shit.
Right. Small things, sir. I've just realized that you definitely are not on our list.
Damn it.
Apologies.
I don't suppose you could sneak me in the back, no?
Lovely to see you.
Same old same.
So I hear, sir. I'd like you to know that...
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh, I
Ali, no, I go in the front. Thanks for the stream. I'll tune in tomorrow. I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow, Ferg. I don't know if you missed what I just said. On Wednesdays, I go see my son normally, and I stay overnight, and I don't come back until Thursday afternoon will be my next stream. There'll be no stream tomorrow morning. Could the person Fabian is talking to in his dream be his own subconscious? Yeah. He's talking to himself.
Uh-oh. The artist in residence was in residence.
Like right now, he's talking to himself. It's his consciousness talking to him. I have to prevent a murder. Before I do that.
Detective, it is fascinating to see you here. Particularly as this is a private event, and I knew you weren't on the list.
Miss Moore, I need to find it.
Yeah, it is.
I hear it's possible to find a match online, even for hopeless cases. Miracles do happen.
I just want to find Ravenna. Word is she works here, and often gets drunk, if you know what I mean.
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in Atrium would be up to her, and not you.
Can I go look for her?
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you wandering through and breaking the immersion.
I'm tracking down a killer.
There is a killer on the loose, Miss Moore. I want to make sure the young lady is safe. Her sister, her twin, she's worried sick. Just need to check in with her.
A twin, I see. A matched pair, perhaps.
I guess I could introduce you. You know, so long as I know Ravenna's doing okay.
Oh, very well. She should be upstairs in the VIP area doing her job. Do not upset my guests.
Oh, I never aim to be an upset, Miss Moore.
No, you never do.
Stance. Boom, wee, wee, wee. I'm silly. I can't go upstairs, it won't let me. Oh, here we go. I know, right? Yeah, very. What's this?
What was this? Broken glass, not yet cleaned up by Atrium's efficient staff. Recent, and I smelled something here. Fear. Fresh, sweaty, mortal fear. Ravenna? Maybe. I should get on the trail.
See feet.
And another metal cross. Color me unsurprised. I didn't see the point in confusing things. I figured I needed my strength for other things. I take it you're Ravenna, Miss Verona's sister.
So it seems, don't it, Detective? Same bone structure. Though it would be easier to tell if I still had a head.
Just so you know, I've imagined you with a head, because it makes conversing a lot easier. Let's see now.
Same death as the others. How long have you been dead?
You're still warm, and the blood isn't even congealed.
Yeah, you must have missed me only by a moment or two. Sorry, I had places to be.
This guy is quiet, strong, and scentless.
He's scentless.
And he doesn't stay for the torturing and the screaming. He's in and out, set dressing the space.
It's real theatrical, ain't it? But next time, could he maybe use stage blood instead?
You died in the same way, right? Rebar in the heart and a bad case of neck trouble.
Sure, Detective. Just like the others. A death for a kindred. But I wasn't kindred.
Now, that's something. This is a message to my kind, not yours. Any other marks or wounds on you?
From the neck down, nothing crying out for attention, saving the hole in my chest. The head you gotta take on faith. But no other obvious marks. The most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out.
Okay, so who are you really?
So who were you really, Ravenna? Other than Verona's twin? And why did anyone want to kill you?
Look at me, Detective. I'm mortal, sure. But I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's plaything. See the pattern yet? Me and Pandora, mortals who are tied to vampires. A message from a hunter.
Maybe so. But why isn't he targeting the kindred direct? And how is he here now, 100 years after his first kills?
I don't know. But you'll catch him for me, won't you?
Well, I'll try, although it won't improve your day.
Shit happens to us all. My sister will be happy, at least.
Okay.
Please do, Detective.
Yeah, no.
My sister will be happy, at least. Detective, are you quite well?
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young, and you must learn. There are 2 princes in this city, and you will give them both deference. For your sire's sake, and to ensure your own survival. Do you understand me?
But you mentioned your sister. I get it.
I'm sorry, my prince. It won't happen again.
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how similar you are. I said my sister would be happy as she wished to speak to you.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing etiquette.
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not on an official investigation. A broken vase, a stolen innocence, a bloodless corpse.
Good evening, my other prince. Hello to you, Lou. You wanted to talk to me?
You wanted to talk to me?
Oh, dear detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please do circulate first. Business can
Yes.
wait.
For the
After all,
current
this
time
is a
period in
celebration.
the flashback.
I will see you both later. Oh, and sister, I want to talk to you about the Carstairs matter. Will you have time this evening? Tomorrow?
I haven't forgotten. Tomorrow would be better.
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
The Carstairs matter. You are very different for sisters. What are we celebrating?
What are we celebrating again?
Yeah, exactly.
Really, I am starting to wonder why Malkavians are permitted at our court. It is New Year, and a gathering at this time is considered traditional.
Of course. Surprised you still celebrate, though, given how many you've seen.
We like to keep up with the times.
So, might I ask about the Carstairs matter Miss Graham mentioned?
A joint enterprise which my sister and I are considering. Nothing that should concern you. It is always wise to plan for the long term.
Well, I suppose in your case, the very, very long term.
Indeed.
How did you get this gig? You are very different. You don't like my
So you two are sisters, but very different sisters.
Sisters in blood, detective. Not sisters in mortal terms. Has your sire told you nothing?
Gideon's teaching is self-directed.
Gideon is not the most direct of teachers. He likes me to pursue my own inquiries.
You are on thin ice, Malkavian. As is your sire.
You don't like my sire? How did you get this gig?
You don't like my sire?
Gideon has his uses. You are yet to prove yours.
Is there a crime? If there's a crime committed, I'm your man. I maintain the masquerade. I can juggle. Yeah.
Well, if there's a crime committed, I'm your man. To solve it, I mean. Not to cause it.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you. I honestly can't think why.
Might I ask how you became prince? Or should I say, one of two princes?
You can ask. It is a simple matter. The attack on our dear sire all those years ago left us leaderless. Lou and I thought it best to combine our talents.
Can it have been easy? Is that unusual? Lucky you get along.
Sounds like it might have involved knives and ultimatums, am I right?
I am never certain whether you're being sarcastic or direct.
Oh, direct. Definitely direct.
Lou Graham is adroit in certain spheres. I'd like to think my influence is in others. We complement each other well. Our partnership has seen this city successful through 30 years and more. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have had enough of your fumbling tongue.
Of course.
I wish a good evening to you, Detective. If, of course, you survive it.
Alright. Could I get
I figured
updated?
I should do the rounds properly before going to see her ladyship.
Sheriff, good to see you. Enjoying the party?
Yeah, having a whale of a time. You just missed me doing the Charleston. Listen up. Court soirees ain't about cake and cookies. Everyone has a role to play. A foothold to gain or a score to settle. But you and me, it's our job to stop trouble before it happens. No one's above that, no matter who they are. Got it? So, do a few rounds, bump gums, get to know them all a little better. Forewarned is forearmed. You never know who you'll face tomorrow.
Anything I should know?
Yeah, I got something. The
Is
cigarette girl
Lou
killer.
behind everything? I don't know.
Our thing was familiar. Now don't go spreading this around. We don't want to start a panic. But doesn't this sound to you like the work of Santiago?
Who?
Ah, come on, Fabian. He hit the mortal front pages down in Frisco. Serial killer? Or hunter, depending on where you stand? Ask Isaac, the Nosferatu. He'll fill you in.
So, another year, huh?
What do I care? What am I gonna do, huh? Find a pretty dame to kiss at midnight? Make a resolution to drink less and go to church? Counting off the years when you're immortal. What's the point? It's just a number.
Who are these people? What are their lines? Who should I suck up to? Who should I avoid? What makes them all tick?
Hey, bloodsuckers are bloodsuckers. But we all share a secret, so we stick together. Lou calls it a family. The sisters and all their messed up cousins. And it's a family business. The court runs on money as much as blood. Mortals will pay a pretty penny for any vice, and more if it's outlawed. Fletcher runs the booze. Under Lou's wing, he's got free reign. Your old man Gideon handles the gambling. And Lou herself's been the Madam of Seattle for decades. Rosalind's the schemer. She's got Isaac, who has an ear in every alleyway. And she took in the Tremere girl to keep one foot in the arcane and one in the latest science. And you just make sure it all goes off without mortals catching on. Both the princes thought Gideon had it right, getting someone in the PD.
I'll be back.
Tread carefully.
All right. Oh, is this...
Good evening to you both.
Who's that guy?
How are you finding the party, my boy? They haven't kicked you out, which I guess is a good sign. You know Sophia, of course.
Oh, that's
We've not
Sophia.
actually met. I don't want to intrude.
Oh, please do. Fabian, right? You sent Gideon the puzzle? You are just as I imagined. He has told me so much.
This is sort of
I mean,
run like a
not that
mob
we talk
family.
behind your
Yeah,
back or anything.
yeah.
Well,
Pretty
we
much.
do. But it's all good things.
How are things, Gideon? Did you solve the cryptogram yet? What are you working on?
So how are things, oh sire of mine?
Same old, same old. They saunter in so full of hope and lose it at the table.
You did pick up on that fascinating man the other day. The one with the numbers?
That's right. The numbers man. I could tell he was working an angle. Fidgety fingers, you know? I went over, asked him very politely. Those beans came spilling out. He's some sort of math whiz, brain full of digits, flapping around like butterflies. So we broke a few of his actual digits and threw him out on his rear. You'd have liked him, I'm sure.
What are you working on, Sophia?
What are you working on, Sophia?
I just like to keep my head down. Try and be useful where I can.
Don't be so modest. Oh, you must tell Fabian about the wireless.
The wireless, yes. Imagine, we listened to an orchestra concert.
All the way from New York. Sophia has built a set from parts. Oh, it sounds like scratching in a box to me, but...
The potential to communicate instantly between cities, not shackled to the telegraph.
But then the risk. One mortal with a little equipment in their garage, and our secrets are blasting out across the ether.
Sophia's Turkish character. She was designed to replace the previous characters.
Exactly. Completely
Elif.
terrifying.
Alright, anything I should know? You just send...
Yes. Thank you for reminding me. That puzzle you sent, an excellent recommendation.
I passed an entire night on it. Absolutely devilish.
Wasn't it just? It was id as a two-letter word that baffled me.
Yes, completely threw off my cipher. If you find any more like that, you must let me know.
What do you think of the prince? Fletcher doesn't like you. Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should, you know, be aware of?
Actually, now you mention it, yes, a little morsel for you. Our friend Hector. I noticed some tension around the way he's holding his jaw. He's hiding something. A little push, and I could read enough to tell it was about a girl. I've never known him to spend time on romance. Interesting, don't you think?
Are all Camarilla princes like ours?
Terrifying, gorgeous, power-hungry tyrants, you mean? For the most part, yes. We could do a lot worse
Yes,
than our
sire.
girls, I suppose, but truly, all I hear
know.
of princes follows the pattern. You have to remember, my boy, we are all sharks in human clothing.
It is also short-sighted. I'm not criticizing them, of course. I would never.
I think our community would be better served if we spent a little more time researching all these emerging technologies that humans are coming up with, so we can protect ourselves. And a little less time,
Posing in ballrooms? Very true, my dear. Disappointing, but not surprising.
I was joining with Fletcher, and, well, to be frank, he doesn't think much.
Whoops. I don't know what did I just do? Resume game.
Either of you.
Sorry.
My dear boy, we may all be bloodsuckers, but Fletcher is a leech. He doesn't value you unless he can ride around on your shoulders like the parasite he is.
Gideon's insightful nature makes some kindred uncomfortable.
And Sophia's razor-sharp intellect makes us all feel like dullards.
I think maybe my tendency to put both feet in my mouth is what annoys them.
Oh, I hear you. I'm always giving myself a swift kick in the teeth. I should poke around a little.
Chin up, my boy. Don't let the hi-hats get away with anything.
We'll be here.
Well,
Gotcha.
if it isn't our very own investigator. I suppose they'd call you a dick, but you're hardly private. Am I right?
Hello, Mr. Fletcher.
Hello there, Mr. Fletcher.
Hope you haven't eaten. There'll be some rather keen party favors along shortly. Excellent vintage.
How's business? I hear the chink of coins and the clink of bottles.
You know, Prohibition's been a boom, an absolute boom. Mortals crave nothing more than forbidden fruit. Rosalind and Lou take their cut, of course, but the coffers are swelling. It's hardly a chore to pay that tax. We have a few rivals to put down. Easily dealt with. People know we have capable hands at the wheel.
Capable hands? There's a history, then.
You must know it, Detective. You lived here before you died, after all. The fire, the city's death and rebirth. I admire someone who has the guts to take direct action, don't you? I'm sure Hector will fill you in. Every lawman should know their city. Just so long as you overlook any whiskey barrels you find in dark places.
This is quite the shindig. Very intimate.
Our royals wanted to keep the guest list exclusive. The deserving and the delicious, as it were. Of course, sometimes we have to make exceptions. Soothsayers, sorcerers, and sleuths. They're useful, to be sure, but they lower the tone. Don't you agree?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, do forgive me. I completely forgot who I was talking to for a moment there. What must you think of me?
The sisters, the princes, they make quite the impression.
Oh, don't they just? Power, old sport, is a heady pheromone. It makes the delightful delectable and the harlot wholesome. It's a good look for the city. You can't buy charisma.
Serial killer is very likely to be someone we know. Yeah,
I'll see you later.
Probably.
Enjoy yourself, old sport.
Evening.
What
You're
the?
Isaac, right? Pleasant night.
Oh, am I in your place? My apologies, please. Pardon me.
No, not at all. It was you I wanted to talk to.
Why?
Introduce ourselves.
I don't think we've ever met, though I've heard of you.
I know who you are. The detective. Malkavian bloodlines sired by Gideon Hall. A dog who will never let go of a bone. They call you only Fabian, but your full name is...
Whoa there! Let a man keep a little of his mystique, won't you?
Very well. You are Fabian, and I am Isaac.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I'm surprised to see you here. Tell me about Santiago.
Hector pointed me in your direction. What can you tell me about Santiago?
The hunter. Something of a legend. An enterprising mortal who has sent many kindred to their final deaths. New Orleans was one of his hunting grounds not 10 years ago, as was San Francisco in the previous decade. Little is known about the man or woman, save that their killings all feature the cross of St. James, a signature of sorts, hence the name. It is believed that he is a member of the Society of Leopold, one of the deadliest and most ancient factions of hunters of the supernatural. If he is indeed such a zealot, he believes himself to be a literal soldier of Christ.
Jesus.
Yes, that one.
I'm surprised to see you here. I heard you don't get out much.
Yes.
You don't strike me as the type of fella who lives it up at the weekend. You enjoy these parties?
No.
Alright. Why are you here?
Might I ask what brings you here?
The princes asked me to come, so I came. I'm their secret keeper. I observe, I learn, I research.
This guy's a man of very little words.
They find it useful to have me on hand. Kindred of my clan are not well suited to such events, but I will step into the light when requested.
I get it. No one wants to outshine the hosts.
Indeed.
I gotta say, I do find the Nosferatu an interesting riddle. Would you be open to a sit-down some other time so I can pick your brains? I'd like to learn more about your folk.
No. What?
About your role in the Camarilla. No. I hope that ain't too forward.
Is it forward? I do not know. But I would enjoy sharing knowledge, so long as it is reciprocated.
It seems both our princes are in a fine mood tonight.
Yes, they are in good spirits. Some believe it impossible for two kindred to rule one domain. Indeed, I have found precious few instances of it being attempted before. It is assumed they will destroy each other in a bid to claim full power, but our princes seem to be the exception. They have not had a serious disagreement since March 2nd. It was a dinner party. Lou suggested I be forced to sire the beautiful wife of a politician who didn't laugh at her joke. Rosalind thought it crass.
So what do you think of our princes? Just between you and me.
They benefit each other in ways outsiders can't always see. Without both of them, Seattle would be in turmoil. Some find Rosalind cold and distant, but I think she is misunderstood. Not everyone enjoys being the center of attention.
I'll be right back.
Thank you for speaking to
All
me.
right.
I couldn't keep Lou waiting all night. Time to head up to face her.
Unfortunately, Lou will be the last person I speak to. Then I'm gonna have to wrap it up.
Mistress Lou, you had something you
Like
wanted to
that
discuss.
for a joke is diabolical. I know.
The future, Detective. My sister and I have plans, and I'd like you to look into something for us.
Of course.
I'll be honored, of course, to help you both out.
As you should be.
What do I get if I help? This is quite the shindig. What is your need?
What do you want me to look into, Mistress Lou? Just give me the facts.
You're aware of our recent troubles in the liquor market? Has Fletcher said anything to you?
He mentioned something in passing about rivals.
We are about to expand, but are suffering from a small roadblock, Detective. A roadblock I put at your door.
Mine?
Your territory, at least. Our Vancouver run has been interrupted, perhaps even redirected, and the rumor says it's someone in law enforcement.
Any names?
Any names, faces? Any idea who?
Not as of yet. I do have a location and have managed to acquire some photographs. I will have my man Campbell deliver it to your office.
That does sound like a solid start to a case. I won't deny it.
Now, if we can just...
No!
Is that her sister?
My sister!
Yep.
One from the top, both literal and figurative. Our killer was out for the kindred of Seattle, and I had a feeling he was just getting started.
Wowzers. So that's how Lou's sister died. You know, she could be behind it all. You might be right, Emra.
Well, rise and shine, Sheriff. About time you clocked in. See what the prince
All right,
has
so that's
lined up for us
perfect.
tonight.
That ended that
You
quest
have
line.
nothing to say about your memories?
Huh. Well, that was a lineup of faces from 100 years back. Something's pulling them out of my past. Do I trust my own mind? I would not vouch for it. I do think those things happen, but why we're both seeing them and what bearing they have on our case, that is a puzzle I can't answer right now. I guess we should head out.
All right. So we're gonna end it here, guys. That is it's a good stopping point. Everything just saved. I must go get ready to go visit with my son. That is crazy. That is wild. Yes, I agree. I am utmost sad, but like I mentioned earlier, I will be going to visit my son this afternoon. Right after this, I'm gonna go take a shower and get ready and head up there. I won't return until Thursday, so my next stream will be Thursday afternoon around 3:30ish, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Okay. There'll be no stream tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. It will be Thursday afternoon, 3:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys have been enjoying this playthrough, walkthrough, let's play, please click the like button. It is very, very appreciative, and it does help the channel tremendously. But anyways, as always, if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you have been here right along, thank you so much for the support. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, Moy. I do appreciate everybody being here. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate the support. Wild, that's crazy. That's awesome. And I enjoy having everybody here. But like I said, as always, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you have been here right along, thank you so much for the support. It's greatly appreciated. If those of you out there who are unaware, thank you, Emra. There are channel memberships here on the channel. There is a Tier 1 and a Tier 2 channel membership. Tier 1 consists of getting a badge that displays on the side of your name. Your name's highlighted wherever you go on my channel. And you unlock these channel-specific emojis that I just posted into the chat, and you get a private VIP chat room in my Discord server where you're able to chat privately with me and all the other members of the channel. Mind you, the Discord server is like, it's not very active, obviously, because there's not many people there yet. Some of you have joined, and you are now free to roam around the server because I accepted you there. Just know that if you do go to join the server, it's not automatic. You have to wait until I personally accept it. That needs to be fixed, but I'm only one person. But yep, so hang tight. And getting into Tier 2. Tier 2 consists of everything that Tier 1 has to offer, but on top of all of that, you get a private VIP self-promotional room in my Discord server where you're able to, you know, promote things that you have, whether it's your own YouTube channel, music, artwork, your Discord server, or whichever it may be, as long as it's appropriate and not spammed. In Tier 2 is $10 a month. Now, if anyone is interested, even in the slightest, you can click the blue join button that's right down below the stream, become a member now, and get a shout out as early as Thursday afternoon around 3:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So now, moving on to channel shoutouts. As you should now see on your screen, we have a total of 9 total channel members. We have 1 Tier 2, Crazy Lady Wix Gaming. Thank you so much for being a Tier 2 member, by the way. It's much appreciated. And the rest of Tier 1s as follows: Bill Prime Gaming, Tanky Poo, Liddy Winu, Josh FTW, Gammy Wombat, Jackatati Gaming, Crazy Lady Wix Gaming, Regan Gamer, and Gaming with Fox. So thank you all, you know, for being members. It is a huge appreciation. It helps me pay for these games that I play for you guys. Helps you make repairs if and when repairs are needed, but most importantly, to give back to you guys and run giveaways, okay? So there's currently a $20 giveaway. You're welcome, Ja. There's currently a $20 giveaway running, okay, for a $20 gift card of the winner's choice. But just please keep in mind, you must be subscribed here to my YouTube channel in order to claim the prize if you win. I do that to make sure that the prizes get into the hands of my subscribers and not people just looking for a free handout, okay? So with that being said, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. wonderful morning, evening, whatever time zone you guys are in. Be well, be safe. And if you haven't told a loved one you love them yet today, make sure you do so. Once again, I'm going to visit my son until Thursday afternoon at 3:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will see you guys all in the next one. I'm Keepy75. Peace!